I could go back in time, I genuinely don't know if I would spend 28,000 euros on my business school again. And honestly, that is a very difficult thing for me to admit. Because when I was sitting in India, preparing to come to France, I was convinced that business school was the best possible option. I thought business schools meant better opportunities, better networking, better job, and I never seriously considered a public university. But after living in France for almost 2 whole years, after spending tens of thousands of euros, after watching public university students and business school students side by side, my perspective changed completely. So, if you're currently trying to decide between public university and business school in France, please watch this video till the end, because this decision can easily affect the next 3 to 5 years of your life. And if you are serious about studying in France, make sure you subscribe, because this France Roadmap series is literally the guide I wish I had before moving here. Let me tell you exactly how I thought. When I was in India, I knew public universities existed, but honestly, I wasn't paying much attention to them. My entire focus was on business schools. HEC, ESSEC, ESCP, Schema, Neoma, those were the names I kept hearing. And naturally, I started believing something. If the school is expensive, has a big reputation, has a big ranking, then surely it must automatically lead to a better future. And I think many students still think exactly like that. I definitely did. I thought a business school name on my CV would automatically create opportunities for me. And I wasn't asking the right questions. I wasn't asking how many students actually get jobs, how many students get apprenticeships, how many international students get hired, what level of French do alumni have, what are graduates doing 1 year later. I wasn't checking any of that. My tuition alone was 28,000 euros. And if I include flights, visa expenses, rent, daily life, travel, food, everything, the total cost is probably somewhere between 50,000 to 65,000 euros. Now ask yourself something. If you invest that amount of money, what results are you expecting? For me, I genuinely expected to graduate and enter a strong company. I expected opportunities, support, guidance, and looking back today, I personally don't feel the return matched the investment. That is my experience. And that's why I want students to think much more carefully before spending this kind of money. I remember having a roommate who studied at a public university here in Montpellier. And honestly, watching her experience changed my entire perspective. Her tuition was dramatically lower than mine, somewhere around 2,000 to 3,000 euros. Meanwhile, I was paying 28,000 euros. That's a massive difference. But what surprised me even more was this. She was genuinely happy with her university. She was learning French. Her courses were in French. She understood French society much faster. She was integrating faster. And eventually, she found opportunities here as well. That was the moment I started asking myself, wait, have I been looking at this completely wrong? A quick question. Which one are you considering right now? Business school or public university? Tell me in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious and I'll try to reply to as many of you as possible. Now, the biggest difference isn't rankings, it isn't tuition, it isn't campus, it's French. And I cannot stress this enough. French changes everything. If you can speak French, your internship options increase, apprenticeship options increase, your networking, your daily life, your confidence, everything improves and everything becomes easier. I had this one friend from the UK. He spoke French very well, and so he got an apprenticeship in France. He was earning money, gaining experience, and he only came back periodically for classes. That completely changed my view of the system, because I realized something. Many students were not winning because of the school. They were winning because of the language. That's a huge difference. Now, the biggest myth about business schools is that business school equals guaranteed jobs. But no, it doesn't. Not automatically. And the biggest myth about public universities is that they are somehow less valuable. Also not true. In France, public universities are highly respected, and many students build excellent careers from them. The question isn't which one is better. The question is which one is better for you. If you already speak French, if your budget matters, if you want strong academic value, if you're willing to integrate deeply into French life, a public university can be an amazing option for you. Now, who should consider a business school? Someone who specifically wants access to certain industries, someone targeting schools with a proven alumni network, someone who has researched alumni outcomes carefully, and someone who knows exactly why they are paying that premium. Not because of rankings or Instagram, but because they have a clear strategy. If I could go back to 2024, I would tell myself one thing. Sonia, stop rushing, slow down, learn French first, research more, strengthen your profile, apply earlier, apply for scholarships, for public universities, for stronger business schools, and then make the decision. Because 6 extra months of preparation could have changed everything. So, if my younger sister came to me today and said, Sonia, I have money, I want to move to France, what should I do? My answer would be very simple. Don't choose a university, choose a strategy. Because the university is only one piece of the puzzle. The language, timing, city, network, internships, those things matter just as much. And in the next episode, we are going to talk about something that can completely change your student experience in France. Which city should you actually choose? Because trust me, Paris, Montpellier, Toulouse, Lyon, Nice, Lille, and Marseille are very different experiences. So I'll see you in episode 6. And until then, bye-bye.